Beans. I had to come over here and fuck with my boy Baddies. Get me right back there. Boss, if I want it, I'ma get it. Whole lot of money out here, I need dibs on it. Take a flight to Cali for the week, I'm feeling Hollywood. First I take that nigga and I probably should, boss. If I want it, I'ma get it. Whole lot of money out here, I need dibs on it. Take a flight to Cali for the week, I'm feeling Hollywood. First I take that nigga and I probably would. Coast that binge you in, take it to the goalie. All about the dynasty, carrots and Kobe. If you wasn't with me shooting in the gym, you just know me. I want that Remy, don't go bringing me no bubbly. I'm from the Midwest, you know we gon' be fresh as hell. Catch me on the flight, boss. I'ma pop my shit where I'm going, headed to the money. Can't be worried about you hoes, tickle me Elmo. I'm cutting checks up. Roll on my body like I'm represent. Fuck, I look like I'm a bitch that need jumping jacks. Lights on my neck, glare when the light reflects. Dog your bitch, she a pet. Slut your nigga, he a fan. What you saying? Boss, if I want it, I'ma get it. Whole lot of money out here, I need dibs on it. Take a flight to Cali for the week, I'm feeling Hollywood. Press I take that nigga and I probably should, boss. If I want it, I'ma get it. Whole lot of money out here, I need dibs on it. Take a flight to Cali for the week, I'm feeling Hollywood. Press I take that nigga and I probably would. What time is it? Got some money on the way. Blew down my hands, it ain't coming from my jeans. It's mad I touch a mill, hustling my jeans. Foot on their neck, make it hard for them to breathe. Working on my crafts, tradesman. Had to go outside the box, trying to cage me and never been worried about the latest trends. More invested in my business, imperative. Need my empire bigger than all the lions there. With my tie clean every time behind the wheel in it. Shouldn't know them from high levels, like they ain't let the sequels in. Then I breeze by him champion and born to win. No people too many. I fly alone, higher than eagle wings. I told my truth, I'ma call you, don't call me. If it ain't about the money, that's gonna be waiting me, no please. Boss, if I want it, I'ma get it. Whole lot of money out here, I need dibs on it. Took a flight to Cali for the week, I'm feeling Hollywood. Press I take that nigga and I probably should, boss. If I want it, I'ma get it. Whole lot of money out here, I need dibs on it. Took a flight to Cali for the week, I'm feeling Hollywood. Press I take that nigga and I probably would.
Yo, this is the Chop It Up podcast, man. I'm your boy Hawk Life, and I'm back with a special episode. I hope you're tuning in. If you're not tuning in, get tuned in. First and foremost, what you just got finished listening to was Queen Beanie Boss. But my special guest today is none other than influencer, content creator, reality star, Flexxo TVs, Pink's Baddies. The one and only Leah Aexandria is in the building.
Hey, I'm so happy to be here.
Yes, indeed, we happy to have you. I'm letting y'all know y'all in for some treats. I got some videos. Y'all in for some treats. First and foremost, let the people know where you from and give them a little bit of background on yourself.
So my name is Leah Aexandria. I'm from Buffalo, New York, 716. I have a bachelor's degree in business administration. I'm currently working on my MBA. I'm on season 1 of Pink Baddies Bootcamp. And yeah, I'm a mom. I hoop. So if anybody want to play one-on-one for some money, I'm with it.
She trying to hustle somebody. Don't get embarrassed out there. Now you know all the hoopers gonna come outside. They gonna be ready to play. Shit. But first and foremost, tell them, how did you get on Pink's Baddies? How that came about and how was that experience?
So Pink posted a casting call on her Instagram that, she was starting her own show and, she wanted the baddies for the boot camp basically. So, you had to send in a video audition tape. I actually auditioned an hour before, it closed. So I sent in my tape and I wasn't even thinking, I'm like, I don't know, like, I be watching reality TV shows. I was like, I don't even know if I really got the personality for it. Like, I don't think I was going to get picked. So then, I made it to phase 2. I'm like, all right, she fucking with me. Okay. I made it to phase 3. I'm like, oh shit. Like, we might get on somewhere. We might get on. So then, she dropped the final curtain call or whatever. And I was in her top 4 people that she picked. So I'm like, oh shit. Like, I'm about to be on TV. Like, I'm about to be on a platform. Like I can finally, get my side shit going, because I always wanted to start like content creating, and I really wanted to get into modeling, because everybody always said like, you so cute, like you real pretty, like you real bubbly, like you could really get into some shit like that. But because I was in school and I'm a mom, like I never really gave it like a second thought. Like I really never put myself into doing all of that. But then now that I was on the show and it gives me a platform, it's like, all right, now you could really do some shit. So yeah, I got on just through Instagram, just scrolling through my newsfeed type shit.
Yeah. I want to take a second and shout out all the moms out there. Anybody that know me and know I'm a mother's boy. But at the same time, I got to shout out the moms, because a lot of them doing it alone. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying all the daddies deadbeat, but there's a percentage. You know what I'm saying? And most of them doing it alone. It's shit that women do that men can't. Their hustle game is on a whole different level when it comes down to it. So I
Facts.
have to salute them for that straight out the gate. Now I had the opportunity to watch some of those videos, and I can't wait to share it with everybody else. But before we get into that, you said you a hooper, so I know that everybody want to know about that history, because you played ball. So let them know who you played for, and what that experience was like, and who your favorite team is.
So I went to a small college in Buffalo, New York. I went to Villa Maria College. That's where I graduated with my bachelor's. We played in the USCAA, which is like United Small School, Small College, whatever. We ended up having our nationals at Virginia State University. We made it. We made it every year, but sadly we fell short. Didn't get to the championship. Whatever, it is what it is. I was All-American honorable mention. My senior year, my sophomore year, I was sixth man of the year. So yeah, I basically just, I've been hooping since I was in elementary school, high school, college. Like I did it all. So, yeah.
How did modeling come about?
Good question. Like I said, it was just something I always wanted to do, because people told me like I had the face for it, I had the height for it. I'm 5'8". I got the body structure for it. So it was like, like you could really get into some shit like that. Like if you really take the time to do it. Me personally, I just never had the time to do it. Like I never had any free time. It was always school, work, basketball, mom, school, work, basketball, mom. Like it was always, but then being on the show, it really put things into perspective for me. Like, you made time to be on the show. You can make time to be a model. Like you can make time to be a brand ambassador. You could find the time to do it. So after being put on a platform, people are starting to look at me and notice me, be like, oh shit, like I want her to wear my clothes. I want her to do this. I want her to do that. So I'm really just starting, like it's starting slow and it's starting small, which, is expected. I ain't tripping about it, but I'm just waiting for my time to shine.
Absolutely. You mentioned being an influencer. I've been doing it, the content creating influencing thing for 2 years. It's been up and down struggles. What made you want to take the influencing thing seriously?
I decided to take it seriously once the show started getting more followers on Instagram and people were reaching out to me to actually, become a brand ambassador. That's the moment that I started taking it seriously. I'm like, all right, like people are actually talking to me. People are actually wanting to work with me. People are actually, wanting to invest in me as a person. So I'm like, I might have to take this shit seriously, like, as a side hustle, like until it gets to that point where I'm, making real bread, like real influencers, like I could really do some shit here. So that's what really made me want to take it seriously, was that, real people are reaching out to me to do it.
Absolutely. That's kind of how my situation was. A little backstory on myself. That's how my situation was. Um, she is, if you just tuning in, is Leah Alexandria, reality star model, basketball player, bachelor's degree. It's just a whole bunch. Stay tuned, Joel. You know
I
what I'm
do it
saying?
all. I do it all.
The background with me was the podcast thing was an accident. Pretty much, this right here was an accident. I was doing some other stuff, and people was like, "No, you good with conversation? That's what you should be doing." And when I started doing it, I felt like it was where I needed to be. It was the place. It was the thing that I was looking for. So that's how I came about it. We gonna take a little break for y'all before we get into any more of these questions. I got a little snippet, one of the little snippets from Baddies. You know what I'm saying? Pink Baddies, fellas, control yourself. I mean, pardon me, let me get this up for y'all, but y'all control yourself now. Don't be in the comments being all crazy now. Let's see. Let's start with this one.
Like what? Cra, cra, cra. Like, love, getting like my bitch. That's the worst way to go about her. Like, that's what you get just for wife for the trish. You can't take the whole out of fuck saying, you know what we bring to the beach.
Oh, hold up. Seriously, I only get a snippet, but it looked like y'all had a lot of fun. What was the narrative behind Pink's baddie and where basically where was she trying to go with it? What was the whole presentation of it?
So basically, it's Pink Baddies boot camp. It literally was boot camp. Like, we were still bad bitches on the side, but in general, it was straight boot camp. Like, she wanted to be different from other shows, and she definitely did that shit. Like, we had to do physical challenges. We had to be up early. We had to, you feel me? When she came with that bullhorn, your ass better be downstairs. She ain't play. Like, it was real type shit. Like, we was really in the trenches out there. Like, we was really doing some shit. Bodies was hurting, all of that. Like, yeah, so she really did shit with that show for real.
Shit, y'all should have had Christine Rock on there with y'all. Okay. Hey, she probably would have came in and said it all. It was just set off, but y'all ain't seen shit yet.
Yeah, nah, that shit was crazy.
All right, we back.
Oh, okay.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. I was about to say, the one thing that I admire about you is you got variety in your life, and the main part of that is that you are not only because a lot of people, I see a lot of girls is all a pretty face and nothing to go with it. You know what I'm saying? And the one thing that you bring with it is smart. That's one thing that's priceless. Now I know me being a college dude myself, and went to college, did all those things. You say you got a business degree. What was your major, and why did you choose that major?
I have a bachelor's in business administration. I chose business just basically because you could really do anything with it. You could really go anywhere. Like, I currently work in higher education. I work in a college. I'm in the student advisement center as of right now. So you really could take it anywhere. Like, you could become an entrepreneur with it. You could start a business. You can open a business. Like, just to have that, it's really just a variety of things you could do. So that's why I really chose it.
Absolutely. First of all, like I said, big respects on that. That's good to see. You finished college and you're doing it as a mother with a child. I know, having a child and going through college is a tough thing. If there was any female out there that went through your situation, what advice would you give them?
Don't give up. Let your child be a motivation, because mine definitely was. I got kicked out of college 3 times for fighting. I had my daughter my junior year of college, and I still was going to college. Like, I was in labor taking a test, literally, like pushing my kid out taking a test. Like, I never let anything stop me. Like, I'm a very motivated person just based off the child that I have. And like, after I had my baby, she changed everything about me. Like, I stayed in school, I played basketball, I worked full time, I made sure I came home and she was set. Like, I just, and then when I graduated, she was at my graduation and I literally bawled my eyes out, like, because I didn't think I was going to make it, being kicked out of college 3 times, being pregnant, having a baby. Like, it was a lot for me. Like, I really didn't think I was going to get there, but just because I had her and I knew that I had to do better for her is what made me do better for myself. So just don't give up.
Yeah, absolutely. And that shows right there. That's why I said what I said. Us men, we would have crumbled probably at the first sign of trouble. but that just shows the determination, the willpower of a woman. If you don't understand that, you're lost. Get in tune. Don't ever say you can't. It's never gonna happen. Don't let nobody tell you it can't happen. Keep pushing and stay determined. We gonna take another musical break before we get into some more questions. Uh, Next song I got for y'all is the 10 Crack Commandments. Another female MC. You can get her up on the screen first. This is Naya Fields, the 10 Crack Commandments. I mean, this was just dropped a few days ago.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the 10 Crack Commandments. Hey, yeah. Rest in peace, Biggie.
The remix.
Look, this for them niggas that be trying to crack but don't know how to come at a woman the right way.
Okay, I ain't never heard it called that. Yeah.
I've been in this game for years. It made me an animal. It's rules to the shit. Show these niggas how to handle you. Know he want the fact, but he coming at you whack. If it's game you lack, she'll never let you crack. Rule number uno, take her on a date, show her off. I'm tired of you niggas thinking courting the south. Trying to impress your man cause he say it's mushy. Well, guess what? Ask that nigga for some pussy. Number 2, you niggas gotta learn to play it cool. I know you wanna fuck, but let me bring it to you. We used to niggas being thirsty, so it's a surprise when I ain't gotta keep taking your hands off my thighs. Number 3, it's a deal breaker for me when every day he texting you WYD. That shit get boring real quick. You will never get picked. There's 4 or 5 other niggas sending the same shit. Number 4, you should be that girl's biggest fan. Hype her up cause she might get it from another man. Number 5, what we do keep between us. I ain't fucking no nigga that run his mouth like a bus. Number 6, asking me for money, you cut. You need to chase a bag and stop chasing butt. 7, this rule is so underrated. Keep your pleasure and your business completely separated. Yeah, don't fumble the bucks for a fuck, cause some relationships just ain't worth fucking up. Number 8, make sure you got your own place, cause I ain't trying to be all up in your mom's face. Number 9, should've been number 1 for real. It's 2022, nigga, you gotta pay some bills. All you niggas wanna do is Netflix and chill, but see what you won't do, baby, another nigga will. Number 10, a strong word called honesty. How you think you a player, but never keep that shit peak. You be telling her you love her just to hit, but in the back of her mind, she probably on the same shit. Yeah, follow these rules, you how the baddest bitches stalking you. How you fighting, trying to keep them bitches off of you. But niggas hard headed, never listen. Steady trying to crack, but ain't got a pot to piss in.
Okay.
Okay, I like that one. I like that one.
She was nice.
Yeah, she's gonna like that.
She gonna have me saying new shit down here in New Orleans. They're gonna be like, "What you doing?" I'm trying to crack, girl. Anyway, they gonna think I'm talking about some other shit. But yeah, man. Shout out. I don't want to say her name wrong. I'm gonna just call her Miss Fields. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Miss Fields for that 10 Commandment. You know what I mean? Crack 10 Commandments. That was super, super dope. Speaking of that, you from a city that's rich in history. How has growing up in Buffalo, New York, motivated you to be the best person that you can be?
I mean, it's not really no opportunities out here in Buffalo for real. Like, it's not really no opportunities for advancement because Buffalo got a lot of talent, but like if you don't move to a bigger city like Atlanta, New York City, you don't really get a chance. Like, I don't know. And then like it's not really much to do out here. Like the clubs are all on one street. Like it's not really, and it's all the same stuff. Like it's as you get older, it's sort of just repetitive and it's sort of just boring now. Like, and it's really sad. Like I see people all the time that, you know, try to make a difference and try to do other things, but it doesn't really get noticed the way that it should. I kind of I want different from my city. Like when people heard from my city that I was going on the show, they was like, oh shit, like people from Buffalo gonna be on the show. Like that's lit. Like, you know, we don't never hear shit like that. Like, So I ended up doing I ended up making a status or whatever, and I was like, yo, like I'm going on this show. If you want, any of your brands or anything promoted, because I don't have a business myself. Like I don't have, I don't make clothes, I don't do makeup, I don't do none of that. So I wanted to give an opportunity to the people in Buffalo that have that. You get what I'm saying? So I was taking clothes with me, lip glosses. I was promoting all of that throughout the show of other Buffalo businesses. So I just, I felt like I had to give back just because I had this opportunity, and a lot of people don't. So
Absolutely. Absolutely. I respect that. My whole motto of my platform is relationships over profit. That's why I don't charge people to do interviews. My first 2 years, I haven't charged nobody to do interviews. And that's the reason why I've been able to meet some dope people and get some dope people on my team. And speaking of that, I know you got a dope team as well. How did you meet your team?
She actually reached out to me. I was friends with her niece on Facebook. I really don't use Facebook much. I sort of just post like on my story and then I go to like Instagram or something. But once I posted that status about, taking people's brands and stuff to the show, her niece commented on it and tagged the woman that I'm working with and was like, yo, like you should hop on this, da 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 da. So Ilian hit me up or whatever, and she was like, can you promote the boys? Because she works with a rap group, Hollow Tips, and she was like, can you promote their song for me? And I was like, yeah, I got you. Yeah, no problem. I ended up, that's the clip that you just played. I ended up putting their song over my TikTok.
Yeah.
And, it actually did a lot of views on Instagram, and the girls from the show was actually feeling their music. So that was real cool. So I've been rocking with her. Like,
Yeah. Hey, she a hustler.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, she made sure the shit was right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's definitely good to have somebody on your team that's gonna make sure you present it well, for sure. And she definitely does that. So shout outs to her. We gonna take a play another snippet for y'all, and after we play the snippet, she gonna let you know who the creator is and tell you a little bit more about Flexxo TV as well.
Definitely.
Uh, let's get into this video. Now this one right here, fellas, calm the hell down now. All right, now. Yeah. It was in boot camp around there. Oh, in the club now.
This your life and you bout it. Walk that walk, talk your shit, get that cash. We affirm and we shout it. Manifest, meditate, shake that ass. Baby, move it.
I love New Orleans.
When all grown ass women, and I'm not y'all made.
When Shorty said, what's up, you wanna fight? All I see was bing, bing, bing.
Be your ass. Be your ass.
Let's go.
I got my fucking shit. Are you done? Reed's done.
Somebody's yelling at me. I'm not one to yell back.
It ain't though. You're not fighting the real.
Be very single, one out. That's it.
What the fuck is really going on?
Where's she at, ho?
Why y'all texting like gangsta?
Shut up!
Oh shit, they on the club.
And if you don't want to talk to me until we get to the house, and I shut up.
Yeah.
But not for nothing, y'all can all go to hell.
I'ma pop my shit. No, we ain't about it, won't let him hit. Hoes just talking, don't listen to it.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Well, goddamn, Bad Girls Club ain't got shit on y'all, huh? No. Okay. Some of them had some hands. I don't know. They was getting it in, So I feel bad for the people who was getting beat up. People gonna watch that over and over now. But hey, I'm neutral. I'm just pointing out the obvious. But yeah, down here in New Orleans, they like to dance and stuff. So down here in New Orleans, shit, they love it. But yeah, how was that experience? Because it looked like it was a lot of get it in, and it was a lot of fun at the same time.
I'm not gonna lie. like an overview of the experience, it was fun. Like it was real fun, but you gotta be built for it. Like me personally, like I'm not built for that type of shit. Like I'm not built for that type of environment. I just like literally every day was like like you know, but it was really cool. I met some dope ass people. I got to work with some dope ass people. Like it was really beneficial. And you know, me personally, like I've never done anything like that before. I was excited that I'm able to say I got to experience something like that, you know, because everybody doesn't in their lifetime. Like that's some shit. Like when I was 9 years old watching Bad Girls Club, I was all like, yeah, I'm gonna get on there. Like, yeah. No, like I got on this shit, this boot camp. Boot camp made me want to go the fuck home. Boot camp made me ready to go home. Like, but like it's like in the back of your head, you want to go home because it's just so much shit going on. But when you're in there, it's like, nah, like it's a bigger purpose to all of this shit. Like, you know, you yourself, but at the same time, you here for Pink, you here for the other girls. Like you can't just get up and leave. That's why I don't respect, like when I watch on reality TV, when people are like too weak to be on the show, like I don't respect shit like that, because like at the same time, like you knew what you were signing up for. Like you just got to stick that shit out. You got to thug it out. And me, I have real bad anxiety. So when certain shit in the house was going down, I was having panic attacks. I was blacking out. Like, but I still managed to stay. Like, no way. Like, I was never leaving. And I loved that house. Like, I love the girls, even though they crazy. Them bitches is crazy. But I love them. Pink is wonderful. Like, wow, like she's wonderful. I'm not just saying that, you know, because she was the boss or whatever, like, because you know she got her own beef going on, she got her own shit going on, but like after meeting her in person and really getting to know her, like she took the time to get to know the people that she was working with, and she really went out of her way to know us. You get what I'm saying? Like, and she's not what everybody that she's beefing with makes her to be. Like, she not like that. Like, she real nice, and she's really sweet, and she's real compassionate, understanding, all of that. So that's why when I'm looking at people, it's like, no, you did some shit to set her off, because she not just gonna start with somebody, because Pink is grown, and she real grown in the mind. Like, she'll try to talk it out as much as possible, but if you want to fade, then she'll catch a fade with you. Like, she don't give a fuck. She gonna catch a fade with you for real. But she's real. Like, she's just real, and she's genuine. And I could never take that from her. Like, no matter what happens or anything in life, nobody that worked with her could ever take that from her, that she's not a real ass bitch, because she's real as fuck.
Absolutely. Shout out Pink, man. Tell us about Flexxo TV. If y'all ain't wait for it before you do that, if y'all haven't seen Pink's Baddies, go check it out. Make sure you check it out. Ladies, make sure you check it out. Fellas, Smile Candy, go check it out. You might Smile Candy, see somebody get punched in the eye. You know how that shit go. But go watch it. Go watch, you know what I'm saying? We all like a little controversy in our life. You know what I'm saying? How that go. For those who don't know about Flexxo TV, tell them a little bit about Flexxo TV. And
So Flexxo TV is the streaming app that we will be airing on. It is not ready yet. It will be ready by the time the show comes out. The show drops October 30th. Okay. So yeah, just be prepared for that. There will also be other shows on. They're still filming Vixens of the Church, which is, that shit is lit too. Make sure y'all tune into Vixens of the Church. But yeah, Flexxo TV, that's Pink shit. Like, her and a few of the production people, Aaron, Dot, a few of them, they all are in on this channel. So yeah, once the streaming app is ready, you know, I will be posting it once it's ready. Pink will be posting it. All the girls it'll be all over social media that the app is ready. It is dropped. The show is ready. It is dropped. So just make sure y'all tune in.
Yeah, definitely tune in. I'm gonna take a second to tell y'all, like, comment, and subscribe. Wait, over here. Like, comment, and subscribe. You see this, share all that shit, do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But definitely she mentioned October 3rd, so I'm gonna throw my little plug in there. My magazine dropped October 30th. Bold, real, and knowledgeable. My first ever magazine.
Okay.
Super, super dope magazine. Y'all already know. Hey, Pink, reach out to me. I still got some slots open. That can be a good look for you. You know what I'm saying? Make sure, I'm just putting that out there. I know you're busy. I'm busy too, but push that link in there. Hit me up, and we'll make that happen and get Flexxo TV a little bit more exposure. I'm all about promo, especially when it comes down to my skin color. I'm always about promo.
Period.
Period. You know what I'm saying? Because we're getting whitewashed a little bit too much in the media. And I'm gonna speak on that. But now you say you model and everything. What models out here inspire you?
Like just in general, or like who I follow?
Uh, who you follow in general? Same.
Honestly, like I love Ruby Rose. Like I love Ruby Rose. Like when I do my photo shoots, like I really try to envision the confidence that she has. Like Ruby is so fire. Like I'm gonna meet her one day. I am going to meet her one day. But yeah, I like her. I like the Fashion Nova model Jody. She's
Okay.
fire. And I like Ella Bands. I like Ella Bands a lot. I've been following Ella Bands for like years. I love Ella Bands.
Yeah, that's super dope. Take a second. I want to take a second since you play ball, and I want to take a second because it just came to my head, and I want to say once again, free Brittany Griner. Nobody should be doing 10 years for a fucking vape pen. I don't give a damn where you're at. Um, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? That situation is crazy right now. We know the shoe was on the other hand and she was a guy. It was in a whole different situation, you know what I'm saying? But definitely free her. Um, let the people know what you got coming up soon. Uh, and let them know where they can find you at.
Well, like I said, Pink's Baddies Boot Camp, we dropping on the 30th. We'll have the blue carpet premiere. So, you could catch us. We gonna be, posting pictures, going live, doing all that good shit, getting ready for the episodes to drop. We will be going live after the episodes drop. It's Pink's Baddies Boot Camp on IG. You can follow us there. Have the inside scoop and everything. You can follow me on IG, Leah _Aexandria_. I'm really active on there. I have a few brand ambassadoring opportunities coming up. I got a few photo shoots coming up in November. Hopefully gonna make my way down to New York City, get something, shaking down there, try to get my face out there more. But yeah, other than that, I'm chilling, going to school, being at home.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, I appreciate you for coming on and chatting with me and talking about baddies and all that and showing all the baddies. Fellas, you're welcome. Yeah, it's a dope episode, man, and I enjoyed speaking with you, and I hope you more success in the future, and maybe we'll collab on some things in the future. Definitely make sure, like I said, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, share, send any donations if y'all choose to. All that's at the bottom of the screen. Before we get out here, dude, we got one more song up that I'm gonna play for y'all, and I have probably one or two more questions after that song. This is "Gotta Get This Money." Shout out Lacey for this one.
you gonna listen to get the bag? Have you finagled? It was easy, got to get the gas. Hit the road with the pills and you made it home. But now you're tired and you wishing that you would have flown. Have you gone to your man's crib when he was on? Did he put you in the spot? Did he put you on? Have you ever put it at your mama's house? Stuffed it in her couch and then you dipped out. Have you front your mans and them a couple grand? But he done paid the man, that nigga ran. Have you had a pound of green in your hand, but you broke it instead, thought you double up again? Have you seen the girl selling ass for some cash? Damn, I hate to ask. I know. Just know it's the way of the world. Shit, I done seen it all since I was a girl. I know we gotta get down, but I don't know how much longer we can go. I know we gotta get down, but I don't know how much longer we can go. Gotta get this money, gotta get this money before it all goes down, all goes down. Gotta get this money, gotta get this money before it all goes down, all goes down. I know we done did a couple things for a piece of change, but you know we gotta change. We could be dead or in jail, but that's the fucking game. Have you been in trouble with the law? Did some things and then you got caught. Did they cuff you, no shoes, and put you in the back? Now you in the cell, but fuck it, that's that. Did you wonder when you was getting out, but knew it was a while your mans got out? Did they ever give you probation? Could've locked you up, but gave you an anklet. Have you ever had to admit it? Under oath they made you sit for a minute. Have you had to miss a couple birthdays? The holidays, wasn't it? Those was the worst days. Gotta get this money, gotta get this money before it all goes down, all goes down. Gotta get this money, gotta get this money before it all goes down, all goes down.
Yeah, there's something that's got to get this money by Lacey. That was smooth. That was smooth. Pick your tempo a little bit, but it was smooth. I like it. You said you ball. When did you start balling? So the people know.
I started hooping in elementary school.
Okay, elementary school. Jeez, you playing on the little league team, you know. But yeah, but yeah, that's a good thing with sports. I play sports in elementary too, so I can't talk shit. I play sports to myself. Now I'm doing a lot of this. Last and final question: if there was any reality show besides Baddies Boot Camp that you could be on, now I know I'm gonna start some shit. Which would it be?
If I could be on a reality show that wasn't the boot camp, I don't know. I would want to be on something like I would want to be on like an actual like a challenge show. Like I want to be on something like The Challenge. There we go, on MTV. Something like that. Like I want to do something that's like mentally challenging, physically challenging. Like I got to work with a team type shit. Like I want to do something like that, which that happened in the boot camp, but I don't want all of the extra drama. Like I just want to be able to actually just, do the physical activity, do the mental challenge, and then go back to, just chilling. Like,
yeah,
I don't want to have to worry about, getting popped, walking out my room. I don't want to have to worry about, a bitch gonna be like, so what you say? Like,
yeah, I already know.
Yeah.
Hey, ain't no wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? They got a little bit of violence on the channel. It ain't too much. It's only if somebody dislikes somebody and they had whatever beat. But it ain't too bad. That's a good one though. I always wanted to be on there too because I like to be challenged myself. So I that's definitely a good avenue. Like I said, it was a pleasure having you on. Pleasure talking to you. Um, like I said, make sure y'all go follow her, support her on all platforms that she on. Um, if you go to her school, she'll mentor, you'll what they call that, goddamn tutor, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you shout out. You know what I'm saying? When you see her at school, let her know you saw her over here. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all share the broadcast. This is the Chop It Up podcast. I'm your boy Hawk Life. Once again, special thank you to my guest, Leah Alexandria, for being in the building. Chop,
Thank
chop, chop it
you.
up. Let's talk. You up.